Are you tired of getting ghosted by companies and being left aside, and you're finally ready to put your product manager job hunt behind you in your rearview mirror? Well, then in the next 30 to 45 days, right now we're approaching the middle of August, I want to go ahead and invite you for the next 30 to 45 days to level up on all of your skills that you need as an AI product manager to finally just put this job hunt to bed. Here is our sole intention in part of think of it as an entire month long to half a quarter long AI product manager hackathon. Right now, there's a lot of people that are looking for a product manager job. Fortunately, most of them are not getting a lot of success on their own, and it's because they feel like they're lacking skills. Most likely, you're also lacking skills. But beyond the skills, if we assume that you don't have the skills and you don't have a shot, what about the people that are struggling right now that also have AI product management skills? Why are they not getting the job? Okay? And what are they doing wrong, either branding themselves on their resume, LinkedIn cover letter, or just branding themselves in general? Or what are they doing wrong on the interview that's stopping them from converting those interviews into real offers? Let's tackle these problems right now. My name is Rich. I'm one of the founders here at Product Gym and Elevate, and I want to go ahead and let you in on this. We are going to go out there and open up a product management, AI product management hackathon, and every single week we're going to have some very, very clear deliverables. The upcoming week, we're going to have only very, very few things. It's very, very simple. Number one, start a portfolio website and building that portfolio website on Vibe Code using Lovable. That's the first thing you have to go out there and do. Just create a portfolio website. In this day and age, you need a portfolio. If you don't have a portfolio website, you cannot showcase a portfolio. I went out there and I grabbed a pretty amateur one right now, as if I was to go out there and, I coded this thing on Gemini. So I prompted it, and I actually can show you guys the freaking prompt right up here. It's like act as a UI UX researcher and go out there and basically make me something. And it came out with this, right? But you need to have, first things first, you need to have a portfolio website. If you don't have a portfolio website, it's going to be pretty hard to showcase your freaking portfolio, because right now they need to see skills that you actually have. Your resume is insufficient in converting product manager interviews. That piece of paper alone, without any visuals, is not going to go out there and cut it. This is like me making an argument to y'all why print advertising doesn't work. We can go out there and 50x the quality of that print. It is not going to beat a 60-second fucking Instagram reel, folks. It is not happening. You will rather watch a movie than read a book any freaking day of the week. And anybody that's like, nah, I'd still prefer to read the books. In the general population, 9 out of 10 people, I'd say they freaking prefer to go and watch a movie. Okay? You need something that's a visual, and that's why we have video. So the first things first is we need to get a portfolio website up, and we need to go out there and add a lot of projects on there. I will go ahead and tell you guys what those projects are on a week-to-week basis. But essentially speaking, when you go ahead and you sell yourself to a recruiter, you got to think about how we want the recruiter to feel about you. We want the recruiter to feel that they just hit the jackpot. Like, okay, we got somebody that's hot. This is somebody that I can go to the hiring team with. And when they present you to the hiring team, how do we want the hiring team to feel about you? We want the hiring team to go out there and feel that this person is a hot candidate. I should go out there and make an hour out of my day tomorrow and actually go and talk to you, versus somebody that's just like, oh, seems like they have everything on paper. But, we've also interviewed people where they've got everything on paper before, and unfortunately, they just weren't that hot. And they've been lied to before, and they jaded AF. So we don't want that. The second thing we need to do is we need a YouTube channel. There is a reason why you need a YouTube channel. And I'm tired of product managers telling me, well, I don't feel comfortable. Remove your face. Remove your face. Here's the thing that people really need to understand about product management. in this day and age is that you need to, I don't know if you heard of this guy here named with the handle Asian Mike, but he is a product manager over there at Stripe. Okay. He's also a YC alumni, and he recently just built a DocuSign copycat and got a cease and desist letter from DocuSign. And he basically spent $50 over the weekend. He vibe coded it, and he built all this stuff. Here is the thing that people have to think about. Right now, you have to have AI skills. That's 100% true. But you got to also put yourself in the position of the buyer. And I'm going to tell you exactly how you're going to be able to do that. And it's not that difficult. Do you want to know why we go out there and live stream all of our coaching calls? And people see all of our testimonials and they see all of our success outcomes. But they not only see the testimonials, we also go ahead and make sure that they also see all of our coaching calls as well, because people want to see the freaking process. That's the reality. People want to know how it was made. People don't want to just see the finished product. We want to know how you went to 0 to 1. Tell me right now. Tell me I'm wrong. You're not seeing a bunch of job descriptions right now that say we're looking for a 0 to 1 product manager. You want to know what a 0 to 1 product manager means? 0 to 1 product manager means you went from 0 to 1. Better yet, the hotter thing is how you went from negative to freaking 0 and then from 0 to 1. That's what they want to go ahead and see, even at the startup foundry level, at the startup founder level. South Park Commons helps you go from -1 to 0. Okay? People want to know the beginnings. People love origin stories. And you got to go ahead and get with those times. I think the next thing that we really need to understand in today's market is people are looking for AI trainers, not just AI product managers, because people need to go ahead and have somebody help them level up. And I'll give you an example of that too. Let me tell you why. I'm going to show you this, and this kind of shit, it not only pisses me off, it pisses a lot of people off. You want to know how many IG reels people are seeing about this kind of shit every single day?
The full system prompts from Cursor, Perplexity, Manus, Lovable, and all other top AI tools, collectively worth billions of dollars. These 10,000 lines of prompts, which companies usually charge thousands of dollars for, are now out in the open. You can check them out on this GitHub repo. They give you real-world, high-quality examples of how top companies in the world are structuring their prompts today. You can study the patterns, improve your prompt engineering skills, and apply all these insights to build your own AI startup. So if you want them, just comment prompts, and I'll send you all the link direct.
All right, fucking asshole. So I commented prompts. I commented fucking prompts. Okay? And I'll show you exactly what I got. I got a message back that says you can find all the leak system prompts right here. And I see all this fucking shit. And then I'll tell you what. We got the prompts. And boom, you have all the prompts. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? You know how overworked people are right now? They're very overworked. You want to know why people sign up for Product Gym? Let me tell you exactly why people sign up for Product Gym. I'll be very, very simple with you guys. We have a very simple tutorial video for our how-tos. It does not require any type of fancy editing. You basically see this, and it says how to find the contact information of the hiring manager for a product manager role. We take a look at a job description. This is a job description from fucking Foot Locker. This is where it's located. This is the team that it reports to. The cart and the checkout experience team. Okay, this is another one for Instagram search. This is another one for One Main Financial. Okay, we have a little spreadsheet of all this. And you know what I'm going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go ahead now and we're going to go on LinkedIn. Okay? We're going to go on LinkedIn, and here's what we're going to go ahead and do. We are going to look up said company at Foot Locker. Okay? No fancy editing fucking required, because we only need to fucking see who is the hiring manager. Okay, e-commerce for purchase. That's it. Okay? Okay, e-commerce. This is the guy, Dave Sorkin. That's it. Okay, let's reach out to that person. The next off, Who else do we got? We got this person here from Instagram. Turns out this is the hiring manager. Let's send over a freaking message. This is how you craft the message. Use this message. Okay? This is how it is, so step by step that a fucking golden retriever can go ahead and do it. And that's why we have our people bagging up, 30 product manager interviews a week. It is a very clear-cut process. That's all they want to go out there and see right now. They don't want to see fancy fucking editing. They don't want to see that. And this guy here is doing his job, And why do you think a Stripe PM is doing that? I'll give you another example. This is a Meta PM. Hey, have you ever wanted to become a demo PM? Okay? How to crush your product demo. How to go out there and illustrate it. Because why? People are all responding through video. Can you clearly articulate? Because why? If I had all that fancy editing in a 60-second IG reel, how pissed off would you? Like, bro, all I'm trying to do right now is find out who is the hiring manager at Airbnb. There's an experience role, and all I'm trying to do, okay, so I found the guy or girl. What message? How do I craft the message? Send the message. And that's what people just want to see. Give me the start to finish, step-by-step instructions, and I will go ahead and do the work. And instead, we're getting all of this freaking absolutely unnecessary information. Okay? Absolutely unnecessary. I don't have video editors on the payroll. All I do is I just show very clear-cut tutorials, and that's what they want to go ahead and see. You want to know why? Because we have too much of this kind of content. This is an AI agent avatar that will automate all of your social media. And you know what this lady here is going to go out there and say? I left the template for you to go ahead and download right here. Bet you.
Learn how to build an N8N AI agent that researches viral trending news in your niche and then automatically creates an AI avatar video with a background video behind the avatar so that it's 100% automated within N8N. Real quick, if you don't know me, for free, and I've previously been an AI educator with mission to teach 1 million people AI for free, and I've previously built, and my Instagram is on Twitter, and being behind.
And you know what they do? They tell you this shit. You can download the fucking template right here, which you do. Our team's doing it too. Like, we're dissecting freaking like aliens here. And you know what ends up happening? It's all this complicated shit. So you know what that causes people to freaking do? It causes them to do it without AI because they can get it done faster without AI because they're like, holy, okay, no, we're gonna go out there and shut down. All I do is freaking drop content right now. Take a look at my shorts. Okay? Look at this. I made a product teardown of how bad these services are. They give you this really, really high expectation, but the delivery is always under promise. And a lot of these freaking videos are done without AI saying that it's done with AI. And tell you the truth, for the people that actually don't believe me, I can go out there and prove it right now. I mean, remember this fucking asshole, the builder AI guy? He ended up having like a bunch of Indian developers building this shit. He was the chief wizard at Builder. Yeah, dude, that guy better not be walking up and down San Francisco. He gonna get got. In the beginning, Reddit, when they first started, the founders admitted. You can go out there and fact check me on this shit. The people that were chatting on there, they were freaking bots, and the founders were like, the human touch were from the founders. So the reality is this. When you're interviewing right now, what's going to get a team really excited about you is I really want you to have the mindset of like, you're Tesla. How do you go out there, the beginning part of Tesla, right? When they came out there and crushed it, how do you go out there and really differentiate yourself from the market? How do you get the competition to really be like, oh, wow, this person's really different. I'm going to go out there and tell you, I'm going to paint that freaking end result for you. It's when they're saying, hey, you should take some time to interview Oscar, okay, or Meryl, okay, and they're going to say, they did this. And what do you think the hiring manager is going to say? The hiring manager is going to be like, I've heard that shit before. No, they got a YouTube video. They got a YouTube channel. What, of them drinking matcha? No, they got like more than 50 side projects on there. I just went on their portfolio website. This person's legit. They're not only showing their whole 0 to 1 process, they're also teaching people how to use AI on a weekly basis. They're like hosting live streams, like, build me something. Some guy actually said like he needed a DocuSign copycat, and over like a weekend and $50, this guy whipped it out. Huh. How much more impactful do you think that's gonna be over some other jerk that's only got a resume? Here's the thing. What we're doing right now is no longer working because everybody's using the same ChatGPT looking resumes because it's made directly from ChatGPT. And you know what that's doing? It's elevating the quality of the content that's being published out there. So nobody's impressed anymore. Okay? Nobody's impressed. You want to know what's really, having lived in LA and New York, you want to know what's better in LA? Tacos. You want to know what's better in New York? Pizza. Okay? You take a freaking mid taco place and you bring it to New York and you upcharge everybody like, I don't know, an extra 50% what you would charge in LA. A lot of times we'd feel freaking pretty grateful just because it gives us a little taste of home because that's where I was born and raised. You bring that shit to LA, you'll get freaking murdered. You guys have to understand how to go to market for yourself. And if you really want to differentiate yourself from the marketplace, you got to go ahead and be dramatically different, and you have to be exponentially better. When you're applying to a job, okay, when you're taking a look at all these companies right now that are posting like, hey, we need a product manager, DocuSign, we need a product manager, senior AI product manager, right? There's a hybrid position. Here's the thing. You have so many people that's commenting on it. Let's take a look at what are the comments like. Is this remote, hybrid, on-site, or on Philly? I should apply. Look at all these mid freaking messages. I think the women that are watching this video right now can go out there and relate. Have you ever gotten a mid message on a dating app? Is like, hey, want to grab drinks? Like I can't buy myself a dinner. like I'm food insecure, right? Like, you got to look at it from their perspective. When you send them over a Loom video, which we're going to be talking about, you want to make sure your portfolio is loaded, ready to go, and it's up to date, and it's happening in real time. It's ongoing. You want to make sure your YouTube channel is bumping. You want to make sure you have a live stream going on. You want to be seen as a freaking resource. You want to go out there and seen as a freaking savior for these people. So there's 3 things we need to get done by next week: YouTube channel, portfolio, website, and we need to start getting projects on both freaking platforms. If you guys are not part of the program yet, y'all need to go ahead and schedule the call. And if you're any of the alumni that's taken Product Jam more than a year ago, or definitely more than 2 years ago, reach out to me directly so I can go out there and get you guys back into the program. But it's time to go out there and make this shit happen, folks. AI is changing. Market's moving very fast. ChatGPT 5 just came out. Things are only getting faster. If you need a portfolio website, you need YouTube, you need a live stream to be able to really back yourself up as the premier choice when companies are thinking about who to onboard as their next AI product manager hire. Rich is going to be out. I'm going to go out there and talk to you very, very soon. Don't forget to go ahead and schedule the call with us. If you're an alumni, reach out to me directly on LinkedIn.